Alright, let's look at the practice exam 1, problem number 7. Right. So for this rational function, x squared minus 7x plus 6 all over x squared minus 1, we want to find these one-sided limits and also vertical asymptotes. Right, so let's do that. Alright, so first thing I would do is I'm going to actually factor this out, factor the the numerator out and then factor the denominator out. So I'm going to go up here. Alright, so factoring out the denominator is pretty easy. So it's going to be x minus 1 times x plus 1. Alright. On top, so that would be x minus 1 and x minus 6. I think that would work out. Alright, then we're going to take the limit. So let's do that. Alright, before we take the limit, actually we can cancel those common factors. So cancel those out. And then let's take the limit. So this is going to be a limit. Right, as x approaches 1 from the right of say x minus 6 over x plus 1. Right, so let's just plug in. So you have 1 minus 6 over 1 plus 1. Right, this is going to give you negative 5 over 2. Right? So that's the limit. Right? How about this guy? So if you take the limit, right, as x approaches, say it's negative 1 from the left, right, of the same function, x minus 6 over x plus 1. Right, then plug it in. So it's a negative 1 minus 6 over negative 1, make sure from the left, plus 1, and maybe I'll put the from the left. And you can see that, let's say negative 1 minus 6 is negative 7, so there's no problem there. Right, but the negative 1 plus 1 is actually 0. Right, but x is approaching negative 1 from the left, which means that x is going to be slightly smaller than negative 1. So it's going to approach 0 from the negative side. Right, so sign-wise, negative divided by negative, so it's going to be positive. When the denominator goes to 0 and the numerator is non-zero, so it's going to become huge, infinity. So it's going to be a positive infinity. Alright, so since you get infinity only at negative 1, so vertical asymptote is, so maybe I should say, and part A tells you that, x equals 1 is not a vertical asymptote, right? And part B tells you that since you have an infinity there, we know that vertical asymptote, so we have a vertical asymptote, which is x equals negative 1, right? So this is the answer. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.